As we all know, this summer we have a young woman, Megan, coming from WELS, our partner church in America, to help us out in the summer. So I just want to spend a couple of minutes talking about her and some of the questions that raises for us. For the time that she's here, she's going to have a role in our church. And so we need to have words to describe her role. So it's a good opportunity to think together, what does the Bible say about Christian ministry? Every Christian is a priest. That's the first thing it says. And so every Christian has the ministry to tell people that God has forgiven them, inside church and outside church. But God calls some people through the church to exercise this ministry publicly on behalf of the whole church. I was ordained as a Church of England minister. I became a Lutheran while a missionary in Ethiopia, was sent from the Lutheran Church in London to plant Manchester Lutheran Church. And so now everyone who joins this church consents to me exercising the ministry that you all have on your behalf. So I'm referred to as the pastor of Manchester Lutheran Church. Once Anne became a member, we appointed her to exercise this ministry on your behalf with women in the church and outside. So Anne is referred to as a deaconess in Manchester Lutheran Church for that role she has. Now these are just words from the Bible. Pastor means a man who looks after Jesus' sheep, and deaconess means a woman who serves in some way. God doesn't say that these are special roles or that these are special words. God gives the church the freedom and responsibility to carry out the ministry of telling people the gospel in the best way we can in Manchester. And God has given every Christian this ministry individually, and he's given us the authority together to appoint people to exercise this ministry publicly as representatives of Christ for the whole church, as they do so. Now, Megan will be coming for 3 months. We are calling her to exercise ministry for us in 2 ways. One, by reading the Bible with other women, and 2, by talking to people outside the church about Jesus. And Anne will be her direct line manager, and she'll be working closely with both Anne and me in what she does. The question is, what words should we use to describe her role? And this is what I'd like you to think about this week, and then let Anne or me know your thoughts, okay, over the coming week, so we can make a decision together. So here's some options and some ways of thinking about them. They're not the only options, but I just want to give you some things to think about to get you started. So firstly, we could call her a deaconess, like we call Anne. It does describe her role because she serves in some way, but she's only here for 3 months. Okay, so it's not like a kind of permanent thing. We could call her a staff minister, right? Now, this is a term that they use in WELS, but it's not a very good term. No offense to our American friends, because she's a volunteer, not staff. So I don't know why they say that. And the word minister is a loaded term, okay? So we don't want to give people the wrong impression. So other possibilities we could use are ministry assistant, church worker, pastoral assistant, or anything else that you think that you could come up with. So what I want you to do is think this week, what would be a good term to use to describe Megan's role, and let Anna and me know, and then we'll make a decision soonish in the next couple of weeks.